Are you surrounded by toxic people? Do you feel drained, stressed, or overwhelmed by the negativity around you? Today, we're going to tackle this common issue using the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. By the end of this video, you'll have practical tools to handle toxic individuals with grace and calm. Drop a comment if you've experienced this in your life. So, let's get into it. Picture this. You're at work, and there's that one colleague who constantly drains your energy, spreads negativity, and makes you feel bad about yourself. Sound familiar? These are the toxic people we're talking about. They always see the worst in every situation, manipulating others for their own benefit, showing a lack of empathy, feeling threatened by others' success, and constantly criticizing to feel superior. Toxic people are often deeply insecure and project their insecurities onto others. This projection can manifest as jealousy, where they feel threatened by the achievements and happiness of those around them. They might also engage in gaslighting, making you doubt your own reality and feelings. Their goal is to maintain control and make you feel less confident, ensuring you remain dependent on their validation. It's important to recognize that toxic behavior can sometimes stem from unresolved personal issues or past traumas. However, it's not your responsibility to fix them. Your primary focus should be on protecting your mental and emotional health. If someone in your life consistently shows these traits, they might be toxic. Have you ever dealt with someone like this? Drop a comment and let's share our stories. 2. Focus on what you can control. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. You can't change a toxic person's behavior, but you can control your response. Staying calm is crucial. Practice deep breathing techniques or count to 10 when you feel overwhelmed. Imagine a colleague constantly criticizing your work. Instead of reacting defensively, take a deep breath and calmly ask for specific feedback on how you can improve. This shifts the conversation to a more constructive tone. Setting boundaries is also important. Be clear about what behaviors you won't tolerate and stick to your limits. If a friend constantly makes negative comments about your decisions, tell them that while you value their input, you prefer supportive and constructive feedback. If they continue to be negative, reduce your interactions with them. Boundaries are not just about saying no to others, but also about saying yes to yourself. They help you maintain your well-being by ensuring that your needs and limits are respected. It can be challenging to enforce boundaries, especially with people who are used to overstepping them. Stay firm and consistent, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Limit interaction to protect your mental and emotional health. If a family member's negativity impacts you, limit your visits or phone calls. Engage with them in neutral settings where it's easier to control the conversation. You don't need to cut them out of your life completely, but reducing the time spent with them can significantly improve your well-being. Focusing on solutions is key. Look for constructive ways to handle conflicts rather than getting bogged down by negativity. If a team member is always complaining without offering solutions, redirect the conversation to focus on finding a resolution. Ask them for their suggestions on improving the situation. This not only shifts the focus from the problem to potential solutions, but also empowers the other person to take responsibility for their role in the issue. Let me know in the comments if you've tried any of these techniques and how they worked for you. 3. Practice emotional control. Emotional control is key when dealing with toxic people. It's easy to get angry or upset, but Stoicism teaches us to stay calm and composed. Pause before reacting. Give yourself a moment to think before you respond. This pause allows you to process your emotions and choose a more rational response. If someone insults you, instead of immediately defending yourself or retaliating, Take a moment to breathe and respond with something neutral like, "I'm sorry you feel that way." Reframe the situation. Try to see the situation from a different perspective. Ask yourself what you can learn from it or how it can make you stronger. If a co-worker is being particularly difficult, see it as an opportunity to practice patience and improve your conflict resolution skills. This shift in perspective can transform a stressful encounter into a learning experience. Practice mindfulness. Stay present and focused on the here and now. Mindfulness helps you avoid getting lost in negative thoughts and emotions. During a difficult interaction, focus on your breathing and the sensations in your body. This can help ground you and keep your reactions in check. Mindfulness can be practiced in various ways, such as through meditation, mindful walking, or even mindful eating. The goal is to bring your full attention to the present moment, reducing anxiety and improving emotional regulation. Emotional control also involves recognizing and managing your triggers. Identify what specifically sets you off and work on strategies to stay calm in those moments. For example, if a certain type of comment from a toxic person triggers you, prepare a standard response or practice deep breathing to stay composed. Have you ever tried mindfulness or pausing before reacting? Share your experiences in the comments below. 4. Embrace patience and acceptance. Patience and acceptance are powerful tools. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, we can't avoid toxic people. In such cases, patience and acceptance can help maintain our inner peace. Acceptance means understanding that you can't change other people. Accept them for who they are and focus on how you can manage your own reactions. If a family member has a habit of being overly critical, accept that this is part of who they are. Instead of trying to change them, change how you respond to their criticism. Perhaps by seeing it as their way of showing concern, even if it's not communicated in the best way. Patience means giving yourself time to process your emotions. Don't rush to fix everything immediately. When dealing with a toxic boss, understand that changing your work environment or finding a new job might take time. In the meantime, practice patience and focus on small steps to improve your situation. Patience allows you to handle challenges more effectively without becoming overwhelmed by frustration or stress. Accepting that you can't change toxic people doesn't mean you condone their behavior. It simply means you recognize your own limitations and choose to focus your energy on what you can control. This mindset can be incredibly liberating as it frees you from the burden of trying to change others and allows you to concentrate on your own growth and well-being. Practicing patience and acceptance also involves being kind to yourself. It's normal to feel frustrated or upset when dealing with toxic people. Give yourself permission to feel these emotions without judgment. Acknowledge your feelings and then let them go. This self-compassion helps you maintain a balanced perspective and prevents you from becoming too hard on yourself. Drop a comment if you've had to practice patience and acceptance in dealing with a toxic person. 5. Seek support and build community. Having a strong support system is crucial. Surround yourself with positive people who can offer perspective and encouragement. Share your experiences with trusted friends and family members. They can provide emotional support and offer valuable advice. If you're dealing with a toxic co-worker, discussing the situation with a friend can help you feel heard and might provide new insights or coping strategies. If a toxic person is significantly impacting your mental health, consider speaking with a therapist. They can help you develop coping mechanisms and provide a safe space to talk about your feelings. A therapist can help you explore deeper issues that might be triggered by a toxic relationship and guide you in developing healthier interactions. Therapy can also offer techniques for setting boundaries, managing stress, and improving overall mental health. Online forums and local support groups can connect you with people going through similar experiences. This can be incredibly validating and provide practical tips on dealing with toxic individuals. Join a support group for people dealing with difficult family dynamics. Sharing stories and solutions can empower you to handle your own situation better. Support groups can offer a sense of community and understanding, which can be particularly helpful when you feel isolated or overwhelmed by toxic relationships. Building a support system also involves cultivating positive relationships. Engage with people who uplift and inspire you. Spend time with friends who make you feel valued and appreciated. These positive interactions can help counterbalance the negativity from toxic individuals and provide a strong support network. Don't hesitate to seek help when you need it. Asking for support is a sign of strength, not weakness. Whether it's talking to a friend, joining a support group, or seeking professional help, reaching out can make a significant difference in how you cope with toxic people. Let's build a supportive community right here. Share your tips and stories in the comments below. 6. Self-care and reflection. Self-care is essential when dealing with toxic people. Taking time for yourself helps you recharge and reflect. Meditation is a powerful tool for centering yourself. Practice mindfulness to stay calm and focused, reducing stress from toxic interactions. Start your day with a 10-minute meditation session. Focus on your breath and let go of any negative thoughts. Journaling is another effective practice. Write down your thoughts and feelings to gain clarity. Journaling can help you process emotions and reflect on your interactions with toxic people. Every evening, write about any interactions with toxic individuals. Reflect on how you handled the situation and what you can do differently next time. Journaling can also help you identify patterns in your interactions, providing insights into how you can improve your responses and set better boundaries. Physical care is just as important. Exercise, eat well, and get enough sleep. Physical health impacts mental health, so taking care of your body helps you handle stress better. Incorporate regular exercise into your routine, such as a daily walk or yoga session. Ensure you eat a balanced diet and get 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. Physical activity can help reduce stress, improve mood, and increase overall well-being. Self-care also includes engaging in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Whether it's reading a book, spending time in nature, or pursuing a hobby, make time for things that nourish your soul. These activities can provide a much-needed break from the stress of dealing with toxic people and help you recharge your energy. Self-compassion is a crucial aspect of self-care. Be kind to yourself and recognize that dealing with toxic people is challenging. It's okay to feel frustrated or exhausted. Acknowledge your efforts and give yourself credit for the progress you make. Self-compassion helps you maintain a positive mindset and encourages you to continue taking steps towards your well-being. What self-care practices work best for you? Drop your tips in the comments. 7. Daily Stoic practices. Integrating Stoic practices into your daily routine can help build resilience against toxic people. Start your day with a few minutes of reflection or reading Stoic quotes. This sets a positive tone for the day and reminds you of your values. Read a passage from Marcus Aurelius's Meditations each morning and reflect on how you can apply it to your day. Daily affirmations can also be powerful. Remind yourself of your values and what you can control. Positive affirmations can boost your confidence and help you stay focused. Write down affirmations like, "I control my reactions and I choose peace over conflict." Repeat them throughout the day. Affirmations can help reinforce a positive mindset and keep you grounded in your principles. At the end of the day, take time for an evening review. Reflect on your interactions and how you handled them. Consider what went well and what you can improve. Spend 10 minutes each evening reviewing your day. Write down any challenging interactions and think about how you can apply Stoic principles to improve your responses. This practice helps you learn from your experiences and continuously improve your approach to dealing with toxic people. Gratitude is another powerful Stoic practice. Each day, take a moment to appreciate the positive aspects of your life. This shifts your focus from the negativity of toxic people to the good things you have, enhancing your overall well-being. Write down 3 things you are grateful for each day and notice how it changes your perspective over time. Stoic practices can also include setting intentions for the day. At the beginning of each day, set a clear intention for how you want to handle potential challenges. For example, you might decide to remain calm and patient in all interactions, or to respond with kindness and empathy. Setting intentions helps you stay focused on your goals and navigate difficult situations with greater ease. What's your favorite Stoic quote or affirmation? Share it in the comments. 8. Deep dive into Stoic principles. Let's dive deeper into some key Stoic principles and how they apply to dealing with toxic people. The dichotomy of control is fundamental. This principle teaches us to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. When dealing with toxic people, you can't control their actions or words, but you can control your reaction. By focusing on your response, you take back your power. Another essential principle is the idea of negative visualization. This involves imagining the worst-case scenario and preparing yourself mentally for it. It might sound counterintuitive, but it helps you handle unexpected challenges with greater resilience. For example, if you're worried about a confrontation with a toxic person, visualize the encounter and prepare your responses. This can reduce anxiety and help you stay calm and composed during the actual event. The concept of amor fati, or love of fate, encourages us to embrace all aspects of life, including its challenges. Instead of resisting or resenting difficulties, see them as opportunities for growth. When dealing with toxic people, view the experience as a chance to practice patience, empathy, and self-control. Embracing these challenges can transform how you perceive and handle them, turning obstacles into stepping stones for personal development. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of community and social bonds. While it's crucial to protect yourself from toxic individuals, it's equally important to cultivate healthy, supportive relationships. Engage with people who uplift and inspire you. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can help counterbalance the negativity from toxic individuals and provide a strong support network. Practicing gratitude is another powerful Stoic habit. Each day, take a moment to appreciate the positive aspects of your life. This shifts your focus from the negativity of toxic people to the good things you have, enhancing your overall well-being. Write down 3 things you are grateful for each day and notice how it changes your perspective over time. Living in accordance with nature is another Stoic principle that can be applied to dealing with toxic people. This means understanding the natural order of things and accepting that some people will behave in ways that are harmful or negative. Instead of taking their behavior personally, recognize it as part of the broader human experience. This perspective can help you detach emotionally from their actions and respond with greater wisdom and composure. The Stoics also taught the importance of virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. When dealing with toxic people, strive to embody these virtues. Use wisdom to navigate difficult interactions, courage to set boundaries and stand up for yourself, justice to treat others fairly, and temperance to maintain self-control. By focusing on these virtues, you can maintain your integrity and dignity, even in challenging situations. Reflecting on the impermanence of life is another Stoic practice that can provide perspective when dealing with toxic individuals. Remember that everything, including difficult relationships, is temporary. This awareness can help you stay calm and focused on what truly matters, reducing the impact of toxic people on your well-being. Stoic principles can guide you in cultivating a mindset of resilience and inner peace. By applying these teachings to your interactions with toxic people, you can navigate challenges with greater strength and maintain your emotional balance. Thank you for watching. Dealing with toxic people isn't easy, but with Stoic wisdom, you can handle these challenges with grace and calm. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more Stoic wisdom, and share your thoughts in the comments. Stay grounded and see you next time.